This week, I'm going to be showing you 3 super sexy romantic cocktails which you can be making for your lover on Valentine's Day, plus a super sexy shot which you're going to love. Don't go away. That's right, I have 3 Valentine's Day cocktails for you this week, but before we get on to that, I have a giveaway. This is what I use for my clear ice. This is a fantastic ice cube tray. You can do big blocks, you can do smaller blocks, or if you want, you can do columns. And I'm giving this away on today's episode. All you need to do is subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will give this to one of you lucky subscribers on next week's video. Right, let's get started with this Valentine's Day strawberry chocolate and spice rum cocktail shot. Oh yes. Start off with a pan, fill it full of water, put it on the heat, then grab yourself a metal bowl and some chocolate. Break up that chocolate into some chunks like this, and then you're gonna put that on the pan to let that chocolate melt. Ooh. While that's melting, we're gonna chop up our strawberries to make little shot glasses. So chop off the top, and then you want to cut out the insides. You can get a melon baller, small one, and that can help, or you can just do it in this way. Chop off the bottom, and you'll end up with a little strawberry shot cup. Just looks like this. Now our chocolate is looking all melted and yummy. So dip your strawberries in there. You can dip as much or as little as you like. It's completely up to you. And then you're going to put those in the fridge and let that chocolate harden. Now, while they're in the fridge, we're gonna make our shot. So we're gonna shake this shot. So that's a mouthful. And we're gonna start with a large measure of the Kraken black spiced rum. That's gonna give it a nice vanilla-y spiced taste. We want half a shot of lime juice and half a shot of vanilla syrup. And then shake that gently. Don't have to go crazy, just a couple of seconds to mix it up. But you do want to double strain and catch all those tiny ice crystals because you don't want those in your shot. Grab your martini glass, put some crushed ice in there, and then gently place your strawberries. And that's gonna stop the chocolate from melting off your strawberries. And now you can strain your shots inside. Ooh, look delicious. Don't worry about overspill. Then we're just gonna add some hundreds of thousands to the ice. You can put some food coloring or grenadine or dry ice or rose petals, but however you wanna decorate, it's totally up to you. But that is your Valentine's Day cocktail shot. Moving on to the Sbagliato. It's a classic, but it's a goodie. First, we're gonna carve up our ice. This ice cube was made using that tray that I showed you at the beginning of the video. We've got a nice ice cube ready for this cocktail. And we need 1 shot of Campari. We need a shot of Sweet Vermouth. Fill that full of ice. And then you're gonna stir it just to cool it down and gently dilute, not too much. Pour that over your ice, and then you're gonna top that with champagne. You can use Prosecco if you want. You can use sparkling wine, whatever you have available. And then we're gonna garnish with an orange peel. I'm making another parallelogram. I do like a good parallelogram. Squirt those juicy orangey oils on top, wipe it around the glass, and that is your Sbagliato cocktail. So good. Next up is the Mexican Mimosa. Oh, look at that. You want your glass nice and cold, so you can put it in the freezer or fill it full of ice like I do. And we're gonna shake the first part of this cocktail, starting off with half a shot of tequila. Get those last little drops in there. Then we need some pomegranate juice, and we're gonna put 50 mils or double shot of pomegranate juice directly in there as well. And half a shot of lime juice. Give that a shake. Again, just a gentle shake. You don't need to dilute it too much, just to chill the ingredients and mix them together. All the flair moves you're going to be able to learn on Friday's episode. But in the meantime, we're going to fine strain. Again, we want to catch all those ice crystals, get that little last bit in there as well. And top up with champagne again. Now we're garnishing with our flavor blaster. We're doing a berry smoked bubble. You've got to get yourself one of these. There is a link and a discount code in the description below if you're interested. Finish off with a lime peel squirted on top, a nice healthy dollop of pomegranates, and then for a bit of color, we're gonna put a lime peel on the side of the glass. That is the Mexican Mimosa. Okay, moving on to my favorite one. This is the red wine milkshake. Ooh, it is good. Starting off with 60 mils or 2 shots of red wine. Any red wine will do, just don't choose the expensive stuff. Then 1 shot of vodka. It is a strong one, there's more coming as well. A large dollop of the creamiest and most delicious vanilla ice cream that you've got. A little bit of ice to cool it down a bit more and to help give it a bit of a nice creamy texture. And it should end up like this. Oh yes, I'm getting thirsty just looking at it again. A little bit of Chambord, half a shot of Chambord on top, some squirty cream, a cherry, get yourself a straw in there, some hundreds and thousands, and a spoon. That is the red wine milkshake. Right, before I get onto the other 3 cocktails, let's try these. And the best thing about this one is that you can just eat the whole thing. Right, here we go. The 3 Valentine's cocktails. So I've designed these cocktails to fit a perfect, loving Valentine's dinner. Ooh. So we've started with the Sbagliato, which is a classic. Very refreshing, very appetizing. It's quite rich, but the champagne balances it out really nicely because you've got the bitterness from the Campari, which is also sweet, and the Sweet Vermouth. I mean, it's like juice almost, fizzy juice. Oh yeah. Moving on to your dinner cocktail, and you see how it is the color of love. This is the Mexican Mimosa. We had tequila, lime, pomegranate juice, topped with champagne. And I can tell you that it's absolutely delightful. Now, I just used regular pomegranate juice. And if you really want to, you could even add in a dash of grenadine if you wanted it a bit sweeter. But it's already pretty sweet as it is. It's very refreshing, it's easy to drink. It will go well with any dinner and any romantic couple. Ooh. And one thing I like about this cocktail is when you get to the end, you get a nice snack of pomegranates at the bottom. I'm not going to do it now because then I'll be drunk for the last one, which is dying a little bit over here. So this is the red wine milkshake. I bet you never thought you could have a milkshake with red wine, but I can tell you something. It's so good and creamy, and the red wine just gives it this nice edge. Obviously the vodka's lengthening it out, but it's like being a kid again. It's like being an adult kid. And of course, it's a very playful drink because you've got the chantilly on top. You can serve it with a spoon. You can feed it to your lover, ooh, which is me at the moment. You got a cherry in there as well. I think you can probably tell that this one is my favorite. All 3 cocktails are really easy to drink, super refreshing. This one is before your dinner, this one is during your dinner, and this one is your dessert drink. Before I go, I want to say a massive thank you to these legends right here. These guys are supporting me over on my Patreon, and if you want to get involved and become part of that community, there is a link down in the description below. But thank you very much to all of you. Your continued support really, really helps and makes these videos possible. Okay, we do have some tiki shakers to give away. Thank you to each and every person who left a comment on last week's video. There's 3 shakers going this week, and the first one is for Ross K. Congratulations, Ross. Thank you very much for your comment. The second tiki shaker will be going to Alan Tedesco. And the third and final tiki shaker is going to be going all the way to Martina Peck G. Sorry if I mispronounce anybody's names, but please drop me a message on Instagram and we'll get your shakers out to you as soon as possible. And good luck for everybody this week. If you want to learn all of those flair moves, there will be a video coming out this Friday that will take you through them step by step. So make sure you're subscribed and click that bell for notifications so you know when that video goes live. Anyway, I wish you all a fantastic Valentine's week, wherever you are. Stay well, stay safe, and sending you lots of love. Until next week, I'll see you then.